political debate now leading up to this presidential election. The second issue that I wanted to mention, I'm going to bring Mike up here when I finish, is the news that we received this morning about the announced retirement of Speaker John Boehner. Came as a surprise. We knew that he was under fire from his own Republican caucus in terms of decisions that they're making, even decisions on this budget, and he was meeting with groups to try to solidify his leadership. Apparently he reached a different conclusion this morning and has announced that he'll be retiring at the end of October. I thank him for his public service. I've always had a good working relationship with him, but let's be honest, we have to look ahead and decide how we're going to govern this nation in a responsible fashion. It is clear that there are elements within the House Republican Conference who see the world a little differently than most people and are prepared to shut down the government. I hope that they don't have their way. I spoke this morning with the Democratic leader, Nancy Pelosi. She was waiting to hear from John Boehner, and she, of course, stands ready to work on a bipartisan basis to try to resolve our budget differences. It's important for America that despite the resignation of the Speaker, we have a continuity of leadership, and that responsible leadership emerges in the U.S. House of Representatives that's dedicated to funding our government and moving our nation forward. This resignation came as a surprise, but we don't need any more October surprises. We need to tell the American people we're ready to take hold of this situation and govern on a bipartisan basis. The last point I'll make is we're just days away from the first announcement of the environmental considerations for the selection of the new NGA site. We're anxious to see it. We believe that the application that's been made here in St. Clair County is extraordinary. About 180 acres of land available without cost to the government in a safe, secure location next to Scott Air Force Base, which uses the resources of NGA on a regular basis. They complement one another very well. So we're looking forward to that environmental report. We believe we have a strong application, and we're hopeful that they see it our way ultimately when the decision's made next March. Let me invite Mike up here.